All new at 6 o'clock. Over the years, 4 News Now has been committed to sharing the mission and story behind Vanessa Behan, a 24-hour safe place for children and parents when they need help. No questions asked.
And as you're seeing here, the crisis nursery, as it was once known, has transformed from its inception. What was once just a house that had the staff to care for 427 children a year is now a 32,000 square foot space that aims to triple that impact. In a conversation you'll only see on 4 News Now, we tell you why the future of Vanessa Behan all depends on you.
We're both people that were never raised to ask for help.
Mariah and Andrew are sitting down with us for an open conversation. What does it feel like to ask for help?
You know, it took a lot, you know, but I think Vanessa Behan actually kind of made it easy.
For over 30 years, Vanessa Behan has stood as a lighthouse in the inland Northwest for parents and children dealing with domestic violence, homelessness, illness, and exhaustion, with the courage to ask for help. Many of you remember Vanessa Behan's early days like this, the White House with a sign out front that read Crisis Nursery, or their second building in the Perry District. It's taken decades of perseverance and millions of dollars in private funding. Now this 32,000 square foot building is ready to serve 60 children, a goal the executive director says all begins with you.
This does not happen without our community saying we are doing this and we're doing this together.
While they've taken the term crisis nursery out of their name now to be more inclusive, the story of the 2-year-old child named Vanessa Behan is a heart-wrenching case of deadly child abuse in Spokane. What would Spokane look like without Vanessa Behan?
That's a really, I've never been asked that question. It makes me tear up, honestly. I think we would be looking at a community where there would be more stories like Vanessa Behan. We would have more child injuries and deaths. We would have more families struggling. We would have more trauma for children growing up into a community where their needs aren't being met.
Amy Vega says that first call for help and the first meeting with new parents is critical. This is where we do the interviews, right? Yeah, studies by JAMA Pediatrics and the American Academy of Pediatrics show rates of child abuse declining during the pandemic, while pediatric emergency room visits for child abuse are significantly higher. Some physicians have voiced concerns that abuse has been vastly underreported. Vanessa Behan serves 6,000 children a year and more than 114,000 in all, but they still have to turn away families every week.
I don't know where we would be.
Andrew tells us he works 2 jobs, and Mariah lives with chronic medical conditions that require trips to the emergency room, sometimes in the middle of the night.
There's no clock on it. Could be 3 in the morning, and this place is open.
Both parents have relied on Vanessa Behan since their son was just an infant.
My son, he's never known a mom that isn't chronically ill.
And just being able to know that through all of that fear and through all that exhaustion on both our parts, that our son was somewhere safe.
Vega says the larger facility can triple the number of children and families they serve, but to meet capacity, they'll have to double their budget.
It would be great if we could raise $4 million next year, but we also know that's a big ask.
An ask and a bold call to action, reminiscent of its mission from the very start, to preserve and protect this safe haven for the children of Spokane.
This organization is vital. That we cannot slack on this organization. It's just here with open arms.
And of course, KXLY has been a big supporter of Vanessa Behan for many years. Chris Crocker is joining us now. Yes. She and Robin Nance are going to be MCs for the Pumpkin Ball this weekend, which is one of their largest fundraisers.
Yes, I didn't realize $4 million was the goal, but you know what?
Work cut out for you.
Let's do it, because they're right. There's no more important thing than supporting families in our community. So now we've got our work cut out for us. Robin, let's do it.